Hi, girlfriend. Oh no, I left my toothbrush upstairs. Hang on, I'll be right back. Oh, it's okay. Hi. You're all right. What's this, huh? Aw. Hang on. Come down for some snuggles. Okay. Here we go. Hi, lady. Hi, lady. Hi. Your little colic right there. So cute. Hi. What's that? Oh, yummy. All right, this is Lady's first lesson in a new space. Hi. Yeah, so we're just gonna take a little time to get acclimated before we do anything for real. She's into these treats. She wasn't too sure when we first got down here, but now look at her. Ooh, power of food. Where'd it go? Here it is. There it is, yeah. Okay, look, I got some crumbs in my hand. Good girl. There we go. You're gonna have fun down here. Good girl. Good. Oh. Okay, let's see. We got a little carrier that we're just gonna maybe just have out today. We might not do too much with it. I'm just gonna kind of set it up. Get all the stuff out of it. Here we go. Okay. There we go. It's gonna be for you. It's gonna be for you. Oh, you want another snack? Yeah, what do you think? What's that? That's not food, this is. Good girl. Yeah, it's right there. Put this under for now. Oh, good girl. Yeah. Aren't you adorable? Okay. You a little less nervous? There's the tail wag. Good girl. Oh, don't chew that. That's not food. That's a chair. That's your carrier. Okay, now that lady is getting more confident in her new space. She's definitely motivated by the food that I've got. So the first thing that we're going to do here is charge our clicker. The first exercise is I'm going to teach her that the sound of a click means that food is coming. Good girl. So I'm going to do this maybe like 5 times in a row. I'm going to click the clicker, and then I'm going to feed her a piece of food. I'm trying to break these snacks out because they're kind of a little bit bigger. Okay. Click, and then food. So I can click the clicker. Oh, you didn't even see that piece. Did you miss it? Okay. You were busy. I can feed the food directly to her, like this, from my hand. Good girl. Or I can click the clicker and feed the food on the ground. So as you saw the last time, I put the food on the ground like she lost it. So we do have to actually teach dogs that they can get food from us or they can get it on the ground. Right? I'm going to click. This one I'll feed to her. Girl. And this one I'm going to feed on the ground. Girl. I'll do this a couple more times. Oh, hello. Eventually, I like to call the cookie that I throw on the ground, I like to say, get it, so they know that it's going to end up on the ground. But for now, we're going to keep things simple and just anytime I click, I'm going to feed her for that. From my hand or on the ground. Some of these are stuck together. Yeah, there you go. That time I just set one right in that carrier. Good girl, right at the edge. Wow, you're so brave. Lady's gonna travel in her carrier, so we want to start to introduce this and acclimate her to it right away. Oh, look at, she's going over there sniffing. Good girl. Okay, so this is called charging the clicker. I'm just teaching her that the sound of the click means that, ooh, I'm gonna get a piece of cookie, right? Good girl. I'll do this one more time. Set it right inside of her carrier again. Cool. Good girl. Okay, now we're gonna take a little break from that. Take a little break. Yeah. Oh, lady's like, wait a minute, I don't want a break. I want more cookies. Yeah. But we take breaks because we don't want the puppies to get too full too quickly. We want them to stay motivated for training. So I kind of like the fact that I'm taking a break and she's still acting like she wants to work. So that's great. That's how we keep motivation up. And play is just also really important for puppies. So we want to break up that work with the play. Ooh, yeah. This is fun. Huh? Good girl. She's so sweet. What's that? Oh, you got it. You're so tough. Okay, so now we're going to add another layer to what we just did. I'm going to teach her to follow a food lure in my hand. going to give her the cookie till after I click, but instead of just clicking and feeding it right to her, I'm going to have her follow my hand first. So show her that I have the food, and then I have her move to follow it. Yeah, good girl. And then after she takes a step or two, then I'll feed it to her. Nice. I'm going to try from this hand. And I go back and forth between hands so that she's not just learning to follow, you know, one side. Good girl. Very nice. And we'll do this a couple more times. Hey, come here, small one. She's actually being pretty gentle taking the food from me. Her sister was a little bit more mouthy with the food in my hand. She was, when she came to take it, she was kind of biting down a little bit on my fingers. Lady isn't doing that so bad, at least right now. Not right now. But, so what I'm really making sure for any puppy that I'm working with for the first time, that they learn if they try to take the treat with their teeth, so they're putting their teeth on me and kind of biting me, trying to get to the food, that's not gonna cut it. That's not gonna get them the food. So I just keep holding the treat and I keep holding it still until they start licking me, so using their tongue instead of their teeth, or minimally when they use a much softer mouth. So a very soft mouth will also get the food from me. And what I mean by that, by soft mouth, is that they're not using a lot of pressure behind their jaw. It's a really important behavior to shape in puppies, so they learn that humans are soft and sensitive and that they shouldn't put their teeth on us. There's another one in the carrier. Good girl. Oh, aren't you so smart? You want to chase your toy again? What do you think? Yeah, no, you're looking for more cookies? In a minute. Aren't you a good girl, huh? Oh yeah, checking out that carrier, huh? Cool. Do you like to chase? Hmm? So now the next layer that I'm going to add is I'm going to have her follow the cookie in my hand, but I'm going to pair it with her name. So this is a very first simple baby foundation step in teaching your dog to respond to their name, which in turn is going to be a foundation behavior for teaching your dog a solid recall, meaning coming when called. She found the laces on my shoe, and those are a lot more fun than this toy that I have. Yeah, aren't they? Okay, let's try that now. Get these out of the way so the camera can see. Okay, no shoelaces. Lady. Good girl. Lady. Just looking at my shoelaces like, ooh, do I want those? Lady. Ready? Lady. Yeah, a couple more of these, huh? Oh, Lady. Lady. I'm having her take some steps off the carpet onto the laminate floors. She's like, oh, this is different. That's different when I make you leave the carpet. Here, try it again. Lady. Good girl. Come this way. Lady. Good girl. You did it. You did it. Yeah, lady. Lady. Perfect job. Good girl. All I'm going to do with this carrier today is just, every once in a while I'm going to set one of her treats right on the edge. I'm not going to try to get her in it today. Be working with her for 3 weeks, so I bet at the end of 3 weeks we can get her in there on cue. But all I'm going to worry about this first week is just building some positive associations with it, which means not moving faster than what the dog is ready for. I'll do one more of these. Lady. Good job. Lady. Oops, you weren't done crunching that one. Good girl. Yeah. So brave. Little break again? Oh yeah, chase that toy. Bite that toy. Bite that toy. Hmm? Are you a sweet girl? Oh, good girl. What's in there, huh? Yeah, there's treats in there. Good job. What? What? I like that she keeps going back over there and looking for snacks. Yeah. Okay, the next thing we're gonna do is, again, similar to what we have been doing, we're just adding a little layer onto it each time. I'm gonna have her follow the food lure in my hand, but I'm gonna start to teach her, shape her a behavior now. The hand target. I'm gonna hold this food in a nice flat palm while she's following it. She's finding the food in the center of my palm, and when she does, I'm clicking when she eats it. For a second. And we can still pair this with her name if we want. Here it is. Lady. Good girl. Lady. Nice job. Do this one more time. So I've got food in my hand, laying it in a nice flat palm, pulling it away, clicking when she comes to eat it. Now I'm going to do it with no food in my hand. Just a flat palm by itself. I'm going to show her my hand. And as soon as I feel her nose, I'm gonna click that, feed her a treat. Good girl. Okay, we're gonna go back to food again for a second. Food in this hand as well. Now I'm gonna try with no food again. Good, I felt her nose, I clicked the clicker, then I reach into my treat pouch and feed the cookie. Okay, so when I have the food in my hand, that's called lured. That's a lured hand target. And there's no food in my hand. Oh, I should have waited till you were done. Sorry, she was still chewing. There we go. That's called offered. The dog offers the behavior without the lure of food. Okay, so the behavior that I'm looking for is that I feel her little nose on my hand. Then after she's done that a couple of times, I'm just going to set one in her carrier first. Lady. Now we can start to name it. Just kind of got a general understanding for what we want. So I'm going to start with a food lure again. Lady, touch. Good job. Now we're going to try offered. Lady, touch. Beautiful. So that time my hand was empty. I felt her little nose. Clicked. Then I reached into my treat pouch. Let's do another offered one. No food. Lady, touch. Good. So we call the hand target touch. Very last time. Do this one more time. Lady, touch. Perfect. Felt her little nose. Right? Nice basic foundation training behavior. It's great for little puppies. Kind of teach them the difference between lured and offered behavior. Good girl. You want to do it one more time? Touch. Good. You're so smart. Aren't you so smart? Get it. Okay, we've got one more thing I want to introduce her today. Introduce her to. And that is starting the very first steps in the series of steps. So we're going to sort of teach her a behavior chain over the next 3 weeks. We break that chain down into little links. Teach her that first step today of how to station on a mat. We're not going to use this mat because it's pretty big. I just have it down because the laminate floors are a little slippy slidey. I'm going to pick this mat up and I'm going to use a mat that's smaller for her so it's comfortable enough that she can, a little bit bigger than her just fitting 4 feet on. So eventually it'll be comfortable for her to lay down on too. Oh, she found my ring. You chewing on my ring? Here, get these toys. And the purpose of the first step, my goal is to teach her that whenever the mat goes down on the ground, she should come over and follow it. Step onto it maybe, and then good things are going to happen. And then when I pick it up and move it, that she should continue to follow it, because then when she steps onto it, again, good things are going to happen. We're going to do that a few times in a row. I'm wearing your carrier. Lady. Ooh, look at that. She's stepping some paws in to get that one. What a good girl. Wow. Oh yeah, we'll have you in there in no time. In no time. Oh, she wants to follow it. Good girl. Yeah, you can have a piece for following it. Here. Lady. We're going to move this big mat, get this out of the way. Oh, I'm going to get myself up off of the ground if I can. just gonna do this little mat for a few repetitions. Throw this down on the ground. She comes over to check it out. Oh, what's that? Click the clicker. And then we drop 2 to 3 treats on the mat. Okay, we're just gonna do 2 for her because we just had a whole bunch of snacks while we were down here. This is definitely her lunch. Ready? Pick it up, move it. What's over here? Oh, you're gonna take the long way? Okay, that works. Yeah, here it is. It's right here. So I'm setting the food directly on the mat, and sometimes you need to help the dog out, pointing them out to her. Good girl. After she's done eating that one, I'm gonna pick the mat up, move it again. What's over here? What is this? Yeah, it's your mat. Good girl. Okay, and I'm trying to pick the mat up out from underneath her before she has a chance to leave on her own. Are you gonna go the long way again? What's over here? What is it? There it is, it's your mat. So she comes to the mat first, then I click the clicker, then I drop the cookies. Okay, did that 3 or 4 times. And then this time when I pick the mat up from underneath her, I'm just gonna put it away. That's it. Oh, she's gonna use her potty box maybe. Yeah, you gotta go potty? No, you good? Just checking out the space? All right, we'll be back tomorrow.